50-year-old founder of VERTERE. VERTERE is Latin meaning to turn, and our hyperactive naturals turn around the look of your skin in as soon as 72 hours. So if that sounds good to you and you really want to look 10 years younger, no hype, actual results, then you definitely want to stay tuned. So I'm going to move this over because I'm going live on not only Facebook right now, but YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. So trying to see everything and everyone all at the same time. So this morning, for this Sunday sessions, I'm talking about a topic that has been requested a lot. And it is focused on how to manage your skin when you're breaking out over 30, because it's a completely different animal than when you're breaking out when you're younger. So thanks so much. And I am trying to read your comments over here. So if you have a question, please just type in your comment below. So I'd love to know if this is affecting you, if you are over 30 and you're having breakouts. Like I said, I am going to be 50 this December, and I'm still breakout prone. I have been all my life. My breakouts are triggered by ingredients, though. It's not triggered by food, not even stress that much. It's triggered by ingredients that come into contact with my skin and clog my pores. And that can be either through the topical products, cosmetics, skincare, but also, and this is a big thing that people don't really think about, touching your face. So right now, we're especially not supposed to touch our faces, right? So even more of a poignant reminder to keep your hands away from your face. But what typically happens is, throughout the day, we have dirt, we have oils, we've been cooking, we've been applying body lotion or hand lotion, things that have, excuse me, I did just wake up. For these, you always get me fresh on Sunday morning before I've done anything else. We always, these things that we touch, they typically have pore clogging ingredients, oils, waxes, other things that, can clog our pores. And anytime we're touching our face, we can get a breakout where we've touched our face because those things are going to clog our pores. So right now with, coronavirus, we don't want to be touching our faces anyway. So it's a good reminder to keep your hands away from your face because it can cause a breakout. So it always does for me. Anytime I'm resting my hand on my chin, rest assured, I will get a breakout the next day where my hand was. It always happens. So a little bit of my version of bulletproof coffee. So this morning, I am going to not only talk about those causes, ingredients that you really need to stay away from, really, really need to stay away from if you are breakout prone, and also show you some steps that you want to make sure that you're doing in your skincare routine to keep your skin clear and also help to minimize wrinkles, because that's the rub with breaking out over 30. You've got to be really conscious and careful about what you're using on your skin because it's so easy to dry out your skin and exacerbate the look of wrinkles, make it look worse by trying to deal with a breakout. And we don't want that. So one of the things is that you want to be sure that you're not focusing on drying out the blemish or the breakout. In the US, that's kind of what we've come to accept as a necessary protocol. And it's so wrong. We need to just completely disregard that. Drying out the blemish does not work well. It really doesn't. It makes the blemish red. It makes the skin flaky. It takes longer to heal. You're more likely to get post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So the mark that's left after the blemish is gone, which can take, some time to fade on its own. So get out of your mind this idea that you need to dry out that blemish. It's so 1970s. Really, it is. It's just not a good idea at all. So this is 2020. We really need to come around to the truth in that keeping your skin hydrated while using ingredients that will exfoliate and keep your pores clear, that also are good for your skin, boost collagen, keep your skin soft, firm, smooth, wrinkle-free. That's the way to go. That's what you want to do. So I'm going to talk to you this morning about a few things. Now, even if you're using a moisturizer like our Dramatic Transformation Cream, which has 10% lactic acid, you can still use a manual scrub. And if you break out, you definitely should. So it goes to it's all about how often you do it and how hard you're rubbing. So I prefer a medium grit to my scrubs if I'm ever going to use a manual scrub. Medium grit is perfect because I don't like the idea of a finer grit because I really don't think it does much. Heavier grits can be too harsh on the skin. A medium grit is perfect. And that way you're not having to try to figure out, oh, is my skin thin? Should I be using something finer? Takes out all that confusion, right? No one has time for that. So a nice medium grit scrub, you can adjust the intensity of your scrub by adjusting the pressure. So if you have fine, thin skin, then you just want to really scrub very lightly. If you have thicker, more congested skin, if you really have a problem with blackheads, clogged pores, then you can scrub a little bit more intensely. We're not scrubbing our skins off. We're not trying to buff a car. Just keep that in mind. But you can adjust the pressure and adjust your scrub. It's really simple. So I'm going to do that this morning. So before I cleanse my skin this morning, I'm going to use just a manual scrub. And when you're using a manual scrub, you want to look for scrub granules that have a nice, smooth, round shape to them. So jojoba wax is a great one. And you can also, if you use like a nut meal, like an almond meal, a walnut meal, something like that, walnut powder, things that have a nice, smooth texture to them. You want to avoid shells, like nut shells, don't use apricot kernel shells. Those can have jagged edges. And if you have jagged edges and you're rubbing that into your skin, you might create really, 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 really small tears in the skin that could end up getting inflamed or infected or causing a breakout. You don't want that. So we want to go with nice, round, smooth scrub granules. So, like I said, what I'll be using today, personally, I'm going to be using jojoba wax beads that are nice and round so they won't have any risk of making any tears in my skin, and they'll be gentle, but I'm also going to get a good scrub to my skin as well. So apply it to wet skin, and I'm just going to take just a bit here. And so with this, I'm going to concentrate on the areas that, you know, where you break out, right? Or where you tend to get clogged pores. So, and the thing is, if you have a nice medium grit scrub like this, that you can adjust your scrub based on part of the face that you're working on, right? So you can work into the chin a little bit more intensely, because this is a place where we get clogged pores. So, and as I've shown you before, when you're working on cleansing the skin here, pull your bottom lip back so you can really get into this area. And then make sure you're really working into the nose, because of course we get lots of clogged pores and blackheads by our nose if we're not really exfoliating this area. And like I said, even if, so now when I go up to my cheeks, I want to be a little bit lighter, a little bit more delicate out there. I don't get as many clogged pores out on the cheeks, so I don't need to scrub as hard. And then up here, I still don't get as many clogged pores up on my forehead, but I'm still going to give it a nice put a little bit more pressure on there. I'm going to add a little bit more water, because I tend to be a little bit oilier here. So that's why I'm going to add a little bit more pressure. Add a little more water. Now, if you are someone that gets clogged pores, like say you really struggle with milia right here, make sure that you're gently going in this area. And this is where you need to make sure that your scrub has a lot of slip, because you don't want to pull on the eyes. Like you can see mine, like I'm scrubbing this area. And my skin, I'm not pulling on the skin at all. Like you can see, there's no, like I'm not dragging the skin of the eyes, which is so important. When you're scrubbing your skin, when you're massaging your skin, because I'll show you how to do a massage a little bit later again, which is so important for every single skin type, no matter what kind of skin, whether you're dry, whether you're oily. You don't want to drag the skin. We don't want to create wrinkles. We want to get rid of wrinkles. So, I mean, and you can see there's so much slip there. It's not even red as much as I've been working on that area. So now I'm going to rinse. Now, if you are, say, if you have a drier skin, maybe only use a manual scrub once a week. That's fine. If you tend to be breakout prone and you really have a problem with clogged pores around your nose, around your chin, then even if you're using our dramatic transformation cream, you could do a manual scrub a couple times a week, maybe even 3. Just space it out if you are prone to that, and just adjust the pressure. Like I said, make sure that you're using round granules, a medium grit, and just adjust the pressure. Put a little bit more pressure on the areas where you tend to have clogged pores than the areas where you don't. And you'll see a big difference. Oh, that's really cold. Let me try to put a little bit more warm water in that. Let's see. Hi, Rose. Thanks for joining. So I'm actually more so that I'm not getting water everywhere. Let me just do this. Trying to splash rinse my face. It's not working very well this morning. So there we go. Okay. And now I'm going to move on to the next step. So cleansing. But if you are cleansing with our refining treatment cleanser is one of the most fantastic things that you can do for your skin. This cleansing serum, it's the first cleansing serum. So this transforms from a lotion into a serum when you apply it to wet skin. And it helps to exfoliate the skin. It smooths and blurs lines and wrinkles. It puts your skin back into perfect moisture balance. Your skin feels so silky after you rinse. And because it has lactic acid in it and a high percentage of lactic acid, it's going to help to keep your skin clear, but without compromising your skin in any way, so that you're not going to, you're not going to get wrinkles. You're not, dealing with breakouts at the expense of causing wrinkles. This will take care of everything, absolutely everything. So it's great for brightening, because if you're familiar with VERTERE, or if this is your first time here, VERTERE is all about true minimalism. We're not trying to create confusion on your bathroom counter by having 50 different products. Everything that we make is triple duty or more. So for example, this is your cleanser, it's your serum, and it also can double as a flash mask, a quick mask, as I'll show you here in a second. And it also eliminates the need for toner. So you're taking out lots of steps and getting lots of use out of this one product. So if you have breakouts and you're over 30, you can really also help keep your skin extra clear if you're using a skin scrubber and using the peeling setting. So one way to do this, to really kind of like multitask, is apply your cleanser, your refining treatment cleanser, and then use the peeling function. So whenever you're using the peeling function, your skin has to be wet anyway. So you might as well use it while you have your cleanser on to help remove cleanser and then do a final rinse. So to show you how to do that, I am going to wet my skin, because like I said, with the refining treatment cleanser, it needs to be applied to wet skin so that you get that conversion, that transformation of the serum. Okay, so my skin is wet. I'm going to take a few pumps of the refining treatment cleanser. I'm going to apply that. So it starts out as a lotion, but then you can feel it. I don't know if you can see it, but it transforms clear into a serum. So now what I'm going to do is use the peeling function. So like I said, the peeling function always has to be used when your skin is wet. And when you're using this with the peeling function, you need to make sure that the tip is down. And all you do is move it upward across your skin. You don't need to push, but you can get it around your nose. My hands are super slippery right now. And you just take it up and across your skin. And the ultrasonic vibrations just help to unclog your pores. So you don't need to move super slowly. Yep, there you have it. So I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to rinse that off. So it's removing not only the cleanser that way, but also any debris from your pores. So if you really struggle with breakouts, that's a great thing to use. And it's fantastic, really, because it not only gives you that peeling function, but also a moisturizing and lifting function that you can use after you apply your products. So let me rinse. And I am getting water everywhere. Okay. So now I've rinsed. I'm just going to pat dry. So something very important to keep in mind when you're using the refining treatment cleanser, especially if you're using it for the first time, remember, apply to wet skin. That's really important because that's what triggers the transformation from a lotion to a serum. And when you rinse it, you're going to feel, your skin's going to feel really slippery, okay? And you're going to think that you didn't rinse the product off well. You did. You were supposed to feel that slippery feeling. That's the serum. That is the serum. And you want to leave that on your skin. So after you rinse, just pat your skin dry because you want that to remain on your skin. And your skin will feel soft. I mean, I just cleansed. And you can see my skin's glowing. I have a glow. This is just cleanser. So another thing that you can use, another tip for you, if you are breakout prone, is to use the cleanser as a flash mask. So this is a great, quick way to, if you really need a boost, if your skin's looking dry, dull, if you're getting some breakouts, some clogged pores, use this as a flash mask. It will really do wonders. So all you do is wet your skin. And you can do this immediately after cleansing as well. Wet your skin, apply a few more pumps of it into your fingertips, smooth that on, and then leave it on for 10 minutes. And then rinse. And that will, oh my gosh, your skin will feel like polished marble. It is absolutely fantastic. And not only will your skin feel and look incredibly smooth, but it's really going to help if you have breakouts over 30. It will really help with that as well. So now after you've done that, you've cleansed, you've done a flash mask, the next thing is to apply your Dramatic Transformation Cream, SPF 18. So if you don't need that much. I did bring my spatula in here with me this morning, but you only need a half a pea-sized amount. And you want to make sure that you're applying it upwards. And make sure you get the jawline because it is very firming. Now this has 10% lactic acid in it. And it will help you to keep your skin clear while also minimizing wrinkles, brightening any dark spots and discolorations if you struggle with hyperpigmentation, if you struggle with dark spots, melasma, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, this will work wonders for you. It will really help. And you can see it gives you, this is why we call this our two-step glass skin treat. This is giving you this great, gorgeous, healthy skin glow in just 2 steps. This is instant results. And the glow and the results get better with continued daily use. So in 72 hours, 3 days time, you will see a real difference in the smoothness, the texture of your skin, the brightness of your skin, You'll see a difference. If you have been experiencing breakouts, you're going to see a huge difference in that amount of time in the clarity of your skin. And by 14 days in of using it these daily, fine lines and wrinkles are going to look smoother. 30 days in, you're definitely going to see a major difference in the brightness of your skin, the even tone of your skin, so helping to minimize dark spots, discolorations, hyperpigmentation. The clarity of your skin is going to be remarkable. So you see results right away, but with continued daily use, you really reap the full benefits of being able to have your skin look 10 years younger. It's all part of continued daily use so that all these actives, these hyperactives, go to work day after day. So let's talk about, massage as well. So let me apply a little bit to my neck, because you always have to have product on before you do any type of massage. And I didn't bring my neck serum in with me, so I apologize, but this will help for massage. Always go across. Hey, Lindsay. Glad you could join. We're talking about breakouts over 30. So when you do your facial massage, and I'm using a gua sha, but you can mimic every single move that I do with this with these two fingers. And so on the neck, you want to use these two fingers in these motions in the same amount of strokes that I use with this. When you get to your jawline, you want to hook these two fingers and go like this. Okay. When you get up to your cheeks, same thing, hook the fingers. When you get to your eyes, you just want to use one. Same thing for up here. And then for your forehead, you can go back to using your two fingers extended in each motion. And now I'm going to do this with the gua sha. And while I'm doing this with the gua sha, I usually do 5 in each direction. But while I'm doing this, I want to tell you that the ingredients that you use on your skin, if you're breakout prone, really matter. So things you want to avoid are carrageenan, which is a seaweed. And it's actually used in not only skincare, but food products. It's a thickener. There's nothing wrong with that, except that if you are breakout prone, it will clog your pores. So you want to make sure that you avoid carrageenan. You want to avoid isopropyl palmitate, isopropyl myristate, and actually anything that ends in myristate, M-Y-R-I-S-T, R-A-T-E. I have to think. Like I said, I haven't even finished my coffee. I'm trying to spell this morning. Anything that has myristate after the end of it clogs your pores. That is what I've found. Doesn't matter if it's myristate in front of the name, isopropyl. It's all of those ingredients that end with myristate clog your pores. So you want to make sure that you avoid those. And also coconut oil. If you are breakout prone, don't use coconut oil on your face. It will clog your pores. It's just too heavy for those of us who struggle with breakout prone skin. If you don't have breakout prone skin, if you've never broken out in a day in your life, you don't have to worry about it. But if you are breakout prone, there are so many other non-comedogenic oils that will supply the nutrients of healthy fats to your skin that you can use. Just avoid the coconut oil. And I'm going to wipe that off. So, and honestly, I forgot to do my under eyes. Can't forget that. Another thing to think about when you are breakout prone. The ingredients that you have to be careful of apply not just for your face cream, but also for your eye cream. Something that a lot of people tend to overlook is when they're using eye cream, they don't think about that if your eye cream contains pore clogging ingredients, you can get clogged pores right here along the orbital bone and get clogged pores right in here. And those are very difficult to remove because, first of all, you don't want to do it yourself. You need to go to an esthetician for that because the skin is so thin and delicate, but you don't want to get them in the first place. So that's why every single product for VERTERE, I make sure, every product is non-pore clogging, non-comedogenic. I don't put a single pore clogging ingredient in any of our products because I want to make sure that they can be used by everyone, whether you are breakout prone or not. These ingredients don't serve you. They just don't. So I eliminate them altogether in our products. But that's something that you really want to make sure that you're doing when it comes to an eye cream, making sure that you're looking at the ingredients for that as well, so that you're using products that don't have pore clogging ingredients in them, whether it's for your face or for your eye area, or even, try for your lip area. If you're going to be using a lip treatment that's going to go up above your lip area, you want to make sure that there aren't pore clogging ingredients in that either, or you'll get breakout blackheads, around your lip line, and you don't want to do that, right? So we're not trying to create issues, right? So we're trying to get our skin the best that it can be. So, and looking 10 years younger is absolutely doable. Like I said, this is my skincare routine. This is what I've been doing. This is what I created. And had people ask me for it because they saw what my skin looked like. And I will be 50 in 6 months. Holy cow, how is that even possible? Oh gosh. So I hope this helped you this morning. If you are breaking out over 30, I want you to give this a try. Remember, the 2-step glass skin kit is going to be your best investment in your skin, because it's not only going to keep your skin clear, it's going to keep your skin looking younger, because it will boost collagen, it will smooth wrinkles, it will firm the look of the skin, it will even out any dark spots, uneven pigmentation, it will brighten the skin, and your skin will look and feel so much healthier. Skincare is skin health, and we need to keep our skin healthy. It's our biggest organ. So making your skin look younger while you're keeping it healthy is an added awesome bonus. So thank you for joining today, and I hope you have an incredible rest of the day. I'll talk to you and see you next time.